We will continue the sum number 10. It is given capital F of x, that is a distribution function is given. You know how to convert the distribution function into density function. When you differentiate that distribution function, you will get density function. So, I am differentiating. I got f of x is equal to 1 by 2, 1 by 4. Clear? Refer the textbook. So, when you differentiate x by 2, you will get 1 by 2. If it is x by 4, 1 by 4. So, I got a probability density function 1 by 2, 0 x less than 1, 2 less than or equal to x less than 4. Now, the question number A is completed. Whether the distribution function is continuous or not continuous, when you see the interval, it is starting from 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 4 and 4. The final value is given 1. You see under f of x, the final answer is given how much? 1. So, when the final answer is given as 1 under distribution function, it is called continuous function. Clear? When the last answer is not equal to 1, instead of 1, if it is given 0, then that is not a continuous function. Clear? So, it is given very clearly in the question itself, f of x, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 function. See the last one, it is exactly 1, which indicates that is continuous. The second part of the same subdivision A is to find out density function. How to find density function from distribution function? Just you differentiate the distribution function, you get density. So, I am differentiated, differentiation of 0 is 0, differentiation of x by 2 is 1 by 2, differentiation of 1 by 2 is 0 because there is no x variable, then differentiation of x by 4 is 1 by 4, the last one differentiation of 1 is 0. So, I got f of x. Now, I have to find out the subdivision number B. We have 3 subdivision under B, that is 1. First one, you are asked to find out more than 3 minutes. According to the question, it is given from 0 to up to 4. So, 1, 2, 3. So, more than 3 means you have to find out from 0, that is 3 to 4. So, that is why I am writing 3 to 4. 3 to 4 will comes under in which interval? 2 to 4. So, corresponding function is 1 by 4. You have to select corresponding function depends upon the limit. The limit comes for limits from 3 to 4 falls on 2 to 4. So, what is the corresponding function for 2 to 4? 1 by 4. So, you can replace f of x by 1 by 4. If you integrate, integration of constant is x 3 to 4. So, upper limit minus lower limit. So, 1 minus 3 by 4 which will give you 1 by 4. Boys, remember the sum number sum number 7, sum number 8 and sum number 9. There will be mistakes, you please complete. Clear? So, this is the answer for the first division of the subdivision number B. Then second subdivision less than 3. So, what is mean by less than 3? Less than 3 means where? From 0 to 3. That is the meaning for less than 3. So, 0 to 3 f of x into dx. So, we do not have the interval function PDF from 0 to 3 because here it is given 0 to 1 then 2 to 4. So, you have to select. If it is given 0 to 3, you have don't take 0 to 3 it at a straight, don't take the straight away the f of x from this infinity 1 by 4. That is wrong because that interval is splitted. The interval from 0 to 4, that sequence 0 to 4 splitted into how many category? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories, isn't it? Out of the 5 categories we got PDF only for 2. So, 0 to 3, 0 to 1 we have one different function. So, 0 to 1, what is the function? 1 by 2 dx. Then there is 0 to 1, then 1 2 is not given because that will be vanished when you differentiate. Next, what is given? 2 to 3. So, 2 to 3. Boys, you may wondering 0 to 1, you supposed to become 1 to 2. Clear? But 1 to 2 does not carry variable. See the question. Distribution function is given 1 to 2, but whereas for PDF there is no 1 to 2. Therefore, 0 to 1 is given. After that it is starting from 2 to 4. So, you have to take 2 to 3. So, what is 2 to 3 function? 1 by 4 into dx. Clear? So, now we can integrate. What is your answer? x by 2 limit 0 to 1 plus this is x by 4 limit 2 to 3. Just you have to replace upper limit and the lower limit. You will get 1 by 2 plus when you replace lower limit 0. So, there no need. 3 by 2 already we found, that is upper limit 3 by 4, 2 by 4. So, it will become 1 by 2. So, you will get how much? 3 by 4. So, you please work it out, do not simply copy. Clear? Already I deliberately made mistakes in 3 sums, that is enough. So, you have to complete those, rectify the mistakes. Actually, instead of 10, in the question number 9, I wrote 1. That is what you are not getting answer. Clear? Instead of 0 to 10 to infinity, in the place of 10, I am replacing 0, so I will not get answer. So, be careful. Sum number 9, first subdivision number 1, instead of 10, I am replacing 0, so I will not able to get answer. Clear? And the sum number 8, I am replacing x by 3, 3 minus 2 whole to the power is 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 4 is how much? 16, but I did not put the power, I did not consider the power, I wrote 2 as it is. That is what you got, wrong answer. Clear? I gave hints where are the place I made mistakes in the question number 8 and 10. In the question number 8, I am replacing x by 3 minus 1, that is 2 power 4. That power I did not write. So, I got directly 2, so I did not get the answer. Clear? So, you have to rectify that. 2 power, what will come? 2 power 4, that is 16 will come. Clear? The sum number 8, I missed the power 4. So, be careful and rectify your mistakes. Do not copy what is written on the board as it is. Clear? I can do that the integration I did properly, but I can make deliberately mistakes by replacing the limits. So, be careful. So, do not simply copy from the board. So, that mistakes I did in sum number 8, be careful. I missed the power, 2 power 4 is the answer. I did not write as 16, I wrote as 2 as it is. I did not write the power as 4. And sum number 9, instead of 10, I am using 0. So, rectify those 2 mistakes and send to me. Clear? So that I do not want to say that mistakes, but anyhow, only 2 or 3 are, they will see others, they never go through that, they will simply copy what is written on the board. That is what I am giving, that I gave some instruction where other place I made mistakes. Clear? So, those 2 mistakes you can rectify and let me know that answer. So, now the sum number, second subdivision gets over, and third one between 1 and 3. So, between 1 and 3 the limit is 1 to 3. So, first you have to find out PDF by differentiating the distribution function, then you can proceed, depends upon the question. So, between 1 to 3, so 1 to 3 f of x dx, here it is not given straight away 1 to 3, that will be splitted like what, 1 to 3, between 1 to 3, which means you do not take 1 to 3 is 1 to 2 f of x dx plus 2 to 3 f of x dx. 1 to 2. Do you have any limits for 1 to 2? 1 to 2 is not given, therefore, this will be 0. You have to take, so this is the idea how to proceed. Clear? 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Do you have any limits from 1 to 2? It is not there. 1 to 2 it will be vanished, therefore, this will become 0. 2 to 3, 2 to 3 will come in which one? 1 by 4. So, you have to take this function for f of x 2 to 3 1 by 4 dx. Integrate, you substitute the upper limit and the lower limit, you will get answer. Clear? So, this is very simple. So, complete your work and send through WhatsApp. So, there are 4 incomplete. So, now we will go to that exercise number 6.2. It's very simple. Expected value. So expected value is nothing but average, mean. What is mean by average and mean? These you know very well in the lower classes. So here in the business mathematics, we are using the expected value for the purpose of knowing whether you will get profit or loss. Clear? Mainly this concept used in games, cards, playing cards, throw the dice, tossing the coins. So in this situation, we are using this concept accepted values. So I am writing that formula E of x. We have two types of random variable. One is discrete random variable, another one is continuous random variable, that you know already very well. For discrete random variable, we have a function, probability mass function. For continuous random variable, we have PDF, that is probability density functions. In the same way, to find expected value, we have two formula. One is for PMF, that is for discrete random variable. Discrete random variable, the probability for discrete random variable is called probability mass function. For probabilities of mass function, expected value, we have formula x into P of x. Clear? This is for PMF, that is discrete random variable. Clear? Discrete random variable, DRV. Discrete random variable, that is PMF. Then we have another one formula for continuous random variable, that is integration of minus infinity to plus infinity x into f of x into dx. Clear? This is for what? PDF, probability density function. It is for continuous random variable, CRV, continuous random variable. So you have to memorize these formula to find expected value. Expected value is nothing but average, mean. To generalized formula, we have generalized E expectation of x power r, that is summation x power r P of x and minus infinity to plus infinity x power r into f of x into dx. So depends upon the power, you have to use this formula. If I am introducing the 2, then it will come x square, it will come x square. If you replace r by 3, then x power 3, x power 4 and so on. Clear? This is generalized formula to find expected value, mean and average. So this is for PMF, probability mass function, that is discrete random variable. The second formula is for probability density function. It is suitable for what? Continuous random variable. So this is very simple. We will go to straight away. The definitions I will send through group. Clear? So doesn't matter about the definitions. I will send all the definitions through WhatsApp for the chapter exercise number 6.1. We have some definitions. 10 questions are there from question number 11 to 20. All these we will send to group. Clear? You will receive in the group the answer for all the descript, and some questions are there in the exercise number 2 also. So those definitions and theoretical part will send straight away through WhatsApp. Then I will explain later. Clear? So now the question number 1. Find the expected value, that is E of x, for the random variable of an unbiased dice. So dice mean what? Die consisting how many sides? 6 sides. Each sides indicating the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, isn't it? This you know already in the 10th standard. So now you have to find out a tabular column. You have to form a tabular column for discrete PMF. First you have to find out PMF, form a PMF. How do you find out form PMF, that is probability mass functions? You have to take the random variable and the probability. So what is the value for the random variable x? So to get 1 possibility is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the probability of getting number 1 in this phase? 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6. So this is the answer. So now this is PMF. You have to find out E of x. What is the formula to find E of x? Summation x into P of x for PMF. This is PMF, discrete random variable. So just you have to multiply x 1 into 1 by 6 plus 2 into 1 by 6 etc. etc. plus 6 into 1 by 6. all the terms have denominator 1, so you have to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So what will be the answer when you add all? 5, 10, 15, 21. So 21 by 6, which will divided by 3 table, you will get 7 by 2. Answer is 3.5. Clear? So probability getting 1 in out of 6, 1 by 6. To get 2 in 1 dice, 1 by 6. This you know already in 10th standard. Is it clear? So this is the formula. First you have to form PMF tabular format, then you can apply the formula. You will get the answer. Very simple. Clear? So just you have to remember the 10th standard concept of dice and coins. Sum number 2. Very simple. Sum number 2. Find the expected value. It is given already PMF format. So straight away you can write, see, x is given 0, 1, 2, 3. The probability is also given under 0, 0.2, 0.1, 0.4 and 0.3. So very simple. How do you find out expected value? E of x is equal to summation x into P of x, isn't it? So what is it x? 0 into 0.2 plus 1 into 0.1 plus 2 into 0.4 plus 3 into 0.3. Very simple. Just you have to multiply that weighted. This is called weighted average. Weight into the probability. Probability, this is called weighted average. Probability is also called weighted average in expected value. So just you have to multiply 0 into 1 into 2 into the value of the random variable into the corresponding probability. That is called weighted average. Just you have to multiply and add, you will get E of x. Then question number 3. Question number 3, you are asked to find out standard deviation of x. Clear? So standard deviation of x, you complete. This is very simple. Only use calculator and multiply, you will get answer. Sum number 3, it is given 3, 4, 5. Under x, it is given 3, 4, 5. The probability of 3, 4, 5 is given 0.1, 0.1, 0.2. Clear? Now you have to find out .6, 7, 8, 10. Okay. Now you have to find out E of x. What is the formula? X into P of x. So how do you find out? 3 into 0.1, 4 into 0.1, 5 into 0.2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? So now to find variance of x, you know how to find standard deviation. Standard deviation you have to find only by using variance. This you know already in the lower class. Standard deviation is equal to square root of variance of x. What is the formula to find variance of x? For both the disk PMF and PDF is E of x square minus E of x the whole square. So this is the formula to find variance of x for both cases, discrete random variable as well as continuous random variable. This is the common formula to find variance of x as well as standard deviations. To find the variance of x for both discrete and random variable, we have different formula. So E of x, this is the method. Next I have to find out E of x square. Already I wrote general formula for E of x power r. Depends upon the r, you have to change. Now E of x square is equal to, what is the formula? X square into P of x, which means you have to square this number. 9 into P of x, 0.1 plus x is 4. 4 square is how much? 16 into 0.1 plus next one 5. 5 square is how much? 25 into 0.1. Now you can as usual multiply, find the answer, substitute this answer in the place of E of x square minus E of x the whole square. So don't confuse E of x square. This answer should be written here minus E of x, then answer the square. Simplify, you will get answer. Clear? So, this you have to use only by using the calculator. Very simple. So, when you started to work out the problems, you please do with the calculator and write and simplify, you will get answer. Now, we will go to that sum number 4, 5 and 13 I will teach you later. We will do this the same model problems now, then I will go to that continuous data. Clear? Now, I will work out all the expected values under the concept of PMF, that is discrete random variable. Then we will go switch over to density function, that is continuous random variable. So, remember the formulas are so very important. Now, sum number 6. In an investment, a man can make a profit of rupees 5,000 with a probability of 0.62, loss of 8,000, the probability is given 0.8. Here we have to assign the value for x. So, do not confuse that, sir, why do not you take x is equal to 0.62, it is given very clearly probability. So, you have to define x, p of x, form a table first, form a PMF format. So, the profit values are called random variables, isn't it? So, what are the values are given? 5,000 and 8,000, 8,000 and 5,000. So, normally profit will be always plus, loss will be indicate negative sign. So, profit, loss, it is not given minus 8,000, but loss, word loss stands for minus. We are losing money, so that is minus. When you get something, that is plus. If you are giving something to someone, that is called what? Minus. So, minus 8,000, 5,000, the probability of getting profit is 0.62 and 0. What it is, because the total probability is how much? When you add these two, you will get 1. Most of the tabular column will get 1, but be careful of sum number 3. So, when you add this probability, the total probability is always how much? You are supposed to get 1. So, 0.62, 0.38. So, answer is how much? 1. But I do not know whether what is the problem in sum number 3, you please check the sum number 3 and proceed. Clear? Expected gain, that is E of x. Very simple. What is the formula? X into P of x, 5,000. 5,000 into 0.62 minus, actually plus, but we have minus, so plus into minus minus 8,000 into 0.38. So, just you have to multiply and subtract, you will get answer. It is given already the probability. Sometimes they will not give probability. You have to find the probability by seeing according to the situation whether they are tossing the coins or they are rolling the dice. Depends upon that, you have to find probability, then you can apply. Clear? It is given straight away the probability, so there is no problem. Now, the sum number 12, that theoretical part, see, you simplify and write. Theoretical part I will send you through WhatsApp. Once you started to watch this YouTube, the class number 39, you will receive these definitions. So, sum number 12, in a business venture, a man can make a profit of rupees 2,000 with the probability 0.4 and a loss 1,000 and 0.6 probability. So, it is given, again you have to form the tabular PMF format, 2,000, what is one more is given? 1,000. Loss is given, so minus. So, probability of getting profit is given how much? 0.4. Here 0.6. Loss is 0.6. Now, you have to find out E of x. What is the formula to find E of x for mass function x into P of x? So, 2000 into 0.4 minus 1000 into 0.6. Find answer. Now, the question is, you are asked to find out variance and standard deviation. What is the formula to find variance? Variance of x is equal to E of x square minus E of x the whole square. So, you have to find out E of x square now. E of x square is equal to summation x square into P of x. So, x square, you have to square this one. So, 4000 into 0.4. Boys, do not square after multiplying these two. It is given very clearly x square. So, square this number into 0.4. When you square this number, minus will become plus. So, 1000 into 0.6. Then you have to find out the answer, substitute in these two places, find variance of x, then standard deviation is what? Square root of variance of x. Are you clear? Just you have to proceed, substitute these two values in this formula, you will get one answer, take square root, you will get standard deviations. Now, sum number 14. Sum number 14. Here sum number 14. Same model. A person tossed a coin. He received for head and he has to pay 2 for tail. See, this is something different from the previous problem. In the previous problem, probability is given, x value is also given. But here only x value is given, we do not know what is the probability. That is what I told you already, depends upon the situation, you have to find out the probability of the particular event, then you can proceed. Here it is given, a person tossed one coin. So, what is the output of one coin? 2, that is HT, head and tail. That what is the concept is given, if the person toss a coin, when head turns, then he have to receive 4 rupees. I got 4 rupees, if it is head turn. If the tail turn, I have to pay 2 to the other person. Therefore, probability of getting head, only one head is available out of 2 possibilities. Then probability of getting tail, only one tail is available out of 2 possibilities. Now, x, when I will get rupees, when head is turned, how much? 4. I lose 2 rupees when tail is occurred, that is minus 2. So, what is your probability? You know very well the coins have same probability to get head or tail. That should be understood. Now, you have to find out accepted, that is expected profit and variance. Both you have to find out. This is PMF format. So, summation P of x into P of x multiply 4 into 1 by 2 minus 2 into 1 by 2. You will get answer. Then you have to find out E of x square this number 16 into 1 by 2 plus 4 into 1 by 2. You will get answer. Then you have to substitute in this, you will get variance. Clear? So, this is very simple calculation, that is what I left the calculations with you itself. Just you have to simplify, you will get answer. Very simple, 2 minus 1 is how much? 3. This will go how much? 2 times. Answer is 10. So, just you have to substitute in the place of x square and this, you will get answer. The simple calculation, that is what I did not do it. It is very simple, use calculator or manual work, you can get the answer. Now, sum number 15. So, once we complete this model, then we will go to that integration part. Clear? Why some examples are so difficult? You please go through the examples and let me know. Once if the chapter portion is completed, what are the problems you will find very difficult in the examples, that we will see. Clear? Now, question number 15, it is given, let x be the random variable and y is equal to 2x plus 1. What is the variance of y if variance of x is, how much is given? 5. It is given. So, we have some basic property, constant, expectation of constant value is constant. So, ax plus b, which will be a into e power x. So, these are the properties. It is given in the page number 21 and 22. Refer the page number 21 and 22. You have the formulas, and variance of any constant is always 0. So, variance of ax plus b, which will be a square into variance of x. So, these are the formulas, properties. So, use this property and we will come to know that we can easily find out the value of variance of y. So, these are the properties. Refer the page number 21 and 22. So, now I have to take variance of y, that is variance of y is equal to variance of 2x plus 1. Applying that formula, 2, when you take variance inside the constant, this will become a square. So, this is 2 will become 4 into variance of x. Variance of constant is what? 0. Therefore, that will become 0. 4 into, what is variance of x is given already in the question? It is 20. So, that is the answer. Based on this property, I have to do this problem. Variance of 2x, a square variance of x. Variance of constant is 0. A is constant. Apply that property, you will get answer. Now, we will back to the sum number 4 and 5. Clear? So, sum number 4 and 5, it is given in PDF format. It is intervals are given. So, once the interval is formed, it is called a continuous random variable. If it is continuous random variable, you should have only PDF. That is what it is given, small f of x. So, let x be the random continuous random variable PDF. F of x is given 2x interval 0 to 1, that is 0 less than or equal to x less than 1. It is given there less than or equal to 1. Find the expected value. So, this is the expected value of x. I wrote already formula, that is minus infinity to plus infinity f of x into dx. Here the limit is given 0 to 1. What is the formula? X into f of x, that is x into, what is the f of x? 2x into dx, x into x square, 2 is the constant, 0 to 1, x square dx. Now, 2 of integration of x square is x power 3 by 3. So, limit 0 to 1, upper limit minus lower limits. So, what will be the answer? 2 by 3. So, 1 by 3 minus 0, 2 into 1 by 3 is how much? 2 by 3. This is the formula to find E of x. In the same problem, you can find out E of x square also. They did not ask, but you have to find 0 to 1 x square. What is the f of x? 2x into dx. So, 2 is constant, 0 to 1 x cube into dx. Integration of x cube is how much? X power 4 by 4, limit is 0 to 1. So, 2 into 1 by 4 minus 0, that is 2 into 1 by 4, which will give you how much? 1 by 2. E of x square. Once you know E of x and E of x square, we can easily find out variance of x by using the same formula, both discrete as well as, be careful, E of x square is how much? 1 by 2. E of x I found 2 by 3 the whole square. Just you have to simplify, you will get answer V of x. Then you can easily find out standard deviation by taking square root of variance. But they did not ask to find out variance, just I am teaching you how to find variance of x when whatever the question is given. Clear? Now, sum number 5. Now, we will go to sum number 5. So, one more problem is there to complete this exercise and also the chapter. So, sum number 5, it is defined f of x is equal to 3 by x power 4. The limit is given, x is greater than or equal to 1. So, E of x, they are asked to find out mean and variance. Mean means what? Just now I said expected value, mean, average, same. So, formula is what is that? X into f of x 3 by x power 4 into dx. Limit is given 1 to infinity. It is not 0 to infinity, 1 to infinity. You can cancel power 3. So, 1 to infinity 3 by x cube into dx. So, 3 is constant, 1 to infinity 1 by x cube into dx. This you know how to integrate. In second chapter, just even the variable alone in the denominator, how do you integrate? Reduce, change the sign, reduce 1 in the power, then you have to write down the power as it is as a multiplier. Clear? So, 1 by infinity. So, 3 by 2 is constant, minus 1 by the upper limit, minus of minus 1 by 1 the lower limit. Anything by infinity is how much? 0. This you know very well, 0. Minus of minus 1. So, answer is 3 by 2. Clear? So, next you have to find out anything by infinity is 0. Next you have to find out E of x square. that is 1 to infinity x square into 3 by x power 4 into dx, you will get x square. So, 3 is constant, 1 to infinity dx by x square. So, when you integrate, again same concept, 3, change the numerator sign, by subtract 1 you will get only x. So, 1 to infinity. So, 3, so you have to replace, here we will reduce 1 in the factors, we will get 2, but when you reduce 1, we will get 1 only. So, 1 into x. So, you can replace minus 1 by infinity minus of minus 1 by n, you will get how much? 3. So, after that you have to replace e of x square minus e of x the whole square. E of x square is 3, e of x that is 9 by 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 minus 9 by 4 which will give you 3 by 4. So, mean and variance, that is the answer. If you want to find out standard deviation, that is square root of 3 by 4 root 3 by 2. Clear? So, anyone, they did not ask to find out standard deviation, but anyhow you have to find out variance of x 3 by 4 and standard deviation. How to find out standard deviation? By taking square root, you will get answer. Clear? Very simple integration in exercise, whereas in examples you will get some complicated integrations. You please refer that examples and you can proceed. If any doubt in these examples, then please call me over the phone, I will help you. Clear? So, some of the problems I told you so many times, again I am telling you, do not simply copy the calculations part, you please started to work it out and follow. Clear? The last question of this exercise, sum number 13. F of x is given 1 by 30 e power minus x by 30. The limit is given 0 to, that is x greater than 0, that is 0 to infinity. Find e of x, expected value, that is e of x. What is the formula? This is PDF. Minus infinity to plus infinity, x into f of x into dx. The limit is 0 to infinity, x into 1 by 30 e power minus x by 30 into dx. So, 1 by 30 is constant. So, now you can integrate straight away. You cannot integrate, you can integrate by using the u by v method, integral by parts method, that is x into e power x by 30 into dx. You can simplify by using integration by parts or gamma integrations. Just remember the second chapter, gamma integration, that is 0 to infinity x power n a power minus ax into dx. So, we have the formula, that is n factorial by a power n plus 1. This is the formula to simplify this type of format if it is the limits 0 to infinity. When the limits are not from 0 to infinity, you cannot apply the gamma integration. Gamma integration is only suitable for the limits starting from 0 to infinity. The power of e should be the negative sign. It may be fractional format, decimal or whole number, doesn't matter, but e power should be negative sign, the limit should be 0 to infinity. So, by using the gamma integration, this formula, I can get the answer straight away, that is 1 by 30 n. What is for n? N stands for the power of x, that is n is equal to 1. What is your a? 1 by 30. Do not take negative sign. Coefficient of x is a. Just you have to replace this information in that formula. 1 factorial by 1 by 30, that is n plus 1, 2. So, you can use this formula and find out what is. So, 1 by 30, 1 by 30, 1 will get cancelled. So, what will be the answer? So, you can straight away cancel, isn't it? 1 by 30 square, out of 130 power 2, 1 get cancelled, you will get 1 by 30, take reciprocal, you will get 30. Clear? So, you have to work out the problems. Do not copy as it is what is written on the board, you will get surely the wrong answer. Clear? So, sum number, which sum I did? Sum number 13. We will check our answer. 30 is correct answer, but you have to write down the answer in terms of what? 1000. Therefore, you have to multiply that answer by 1000. Why I need to multiply by 1000? Because it is given in the question. Write your answer in terms of thousands. So I am multiplying by thousands. I got how much? 30,000. Clear? So you have to complete these problems. Don't copy as it is what is written on the board. Here and there I made some mistakes to bring your attentions towards the class. What I did in the regular class, same concept I am using in the YouTube classes also. Please don't copy what is written on the blackboard. Just work it out. If there is any doubt, any mistakes in that class, you please just let me know. Clear? I remember again the previous exercise 3 problems I made mistakes deliberately. Please rectify it and send through WhatsApp. Thank you boys. We will see the next class tomorrow.